And good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning, depending upon where you are around the world. I am Marcus Holmes, and I am grateful to be here, the HR Passion Guy, emanating from the LinkedIn Live, but also today via Restream on Facebook Live, on the Love and Stuff community page, on the Marcus R. Holmes page, on Twitch TV, and YouTube events. I'm so grateful to have each of you here, and I hope that you will click share, tag 5 of your closest Facebook friends or connections on LinkedIn or YouTube event followers or Twitch TV associates, 5 of the more popular, to join in this discussion of Passion Fridays, where we bring you people that we're passionate about or living in the center of their passion and purpose, and connecting you to things that we think you may find passion in. And so today, as we are in the holiday seasons, many people are in the throe of the holiday season, depending upon what you practice and what you express and share during these seasons. People are in the practice of gift giving, to give to those that they love, to give to those that are in need. And so we're excited to have you here, whether you're watching across any or all of the platforms. Thank you for joining us. And again, I hope that you will click share. We wanted to take some time today. We've been away from Passion Fridays for a little bit in the throes of many different projects, but we wanted to come in today as we're going into the holiday season and invite you to join us in our effort of giving. Last year, we were able to give to 5 families. And I see that on the Facebook platform that one of our givers, one of our big hearted givers, has joined us, Tabitha Goodner. And if you are not following her across all platforms, you're missing out on a treat to sharpen yourself in many of her sharpening skills sessions. And so, hello to you, Tabitha, and thank you for joining us. And thank you for being a partner and a giver, and a value part of our Love and Stuff community. And I just want to shout her out because she is such an invaluable member of our Love and Stuff community, and she has a heart to give. Um, it's her calling, I believe. It is. I believe I attest to that, Tabitha. You are a giver, and so in that great spirit of giving, she inspires me to give more and to challenge myself to give more. The way that she gives professionally and personally, and certainly as a service and ministry. And so I wanted to shout her out because Love and Stuff community is as great as the people that are a part of that community. And so I want to shout her out and them because it's filled with people like Tabitha, but she's certainly a standout member of our community. And so Tabitha just gives, showers the blessings, she calls it, across platforms to all types of people. On Clubhouse, she's Auntie Tab, and in different places, she's giving and giving. And I think if giving is a lifestyle for you as it is for Tabitha, you're not just thinking about giving in the season. But let's face it, this is a season, really, which is a hallmark of giving. It's about giving to those that are in need. And if you practice a Christian faith, you understand it to be a giving that memorializes the gift that God gave us in his son Jesus Christ, a gift that we needed and probably weren't expecting, even though there were prophecies telling us that he was coming, we weren't expecting to get what we needed. And so in that same spirit, we're giving to families. Last year we gave to 5 families. 5 families, and we gave them monetary gift cards so that they could decide what they wanted to do, which would best serve their families. We had families that had single mothers, blended families, families that had what we will call a traditional mom and dad and kids. It could be seniors, it could be a young mother, a young father who is um, just needing some assistance, and they might decide to pay a utility bill, or on a utility bill, maybe not an entire bill, or pay toward their rent, or pay for food, or pay for clothing, some warm clothing in the season, or pay for some toys for children. And we want to be an extension of that. We love you too, Tabitha. She says this community are our hands and feet of love. I just believe that, and I believe some of those toes are Tabitha. She's helping to carry forward the effort, and I'm just excited. And so I shout her out because anytime that I've asked her to step up and give, she does. But she gives, as she said, is a part of her calling. But she's one of the people who have already kicked off this giving and given one of the large gift boxes And so if you click on the link that is there on, you should see it on LinkedIn, Twitch TV, and YouTube events. And on Facebook, I'm going to bring up the first gift box so you can click directly on the link. I don't want anybody to be jealous about that, but you can click directly on the link on Facebook. It should be showing now. That's what Tabitha did. She did a large gift box for us, and she's giving all of the time. She's giving surprise gifts to us, as you might have seen on this platform a few weeks ago. She's always giving. So in that same spirit, I invite you to join Tabitha and the Love and Stuff community to give toward families. We don't tell the families that we're giving toward them. We ask people in the Love and Stuff community to come up with the families. And then we kind of surprise them during this week of Christmas with a little extra something. And I can tell you, not only did it bring me to tears, and some people say, well, you're easily brought to tears. Maybe so, the older I get, the tears flow more. But their gratefulness for what they may consider strangers to be doing for them was well worth this effort. I am just overwhelmed at people's responses to that, because we live in a world where sometimes people are so cold and so um, I'm just going to stick there, so cold that they may not see the value in giving to others. And so this warms my heart as an opportunity, because it's an opportunity to help other people. And so I'm just asking that you will join us in the giving like Tabitha. Thank you so much, Marilyn Hamilton, for joining us. And those of you that are joining us on LinkedIn Live, Twitch TV, YouTube events, or here on Facebook with me, Tabitha, Marilyn, and others, either on the Love and Stuff page or Marcus Our Homes page. Does your passion lead you to giving? It does for Tabitha Goodner. She is called, as she says in the comments, she's called to give. That in our community of love and stuff on Facebook, that community are hands and feet of love. Are you driven by your passion to give to someone? Are you driven by your passion to give to anyone? And if you are, I just want to pull on your heartstrings a little bit today and ask you to join us in what I know from last year, the 5 families that we blessed during this holiday season, their responses to us. There was a couple who both unfortunately had lost their jobs during the pandemic, because of the pandemic, and their response to us was just overwhelming to me. The amount of gratefulness that poured from their hearts to ours. I'm just trying to do that same thing for at least 5 families again this year. We want you to join us in the giving, and we want to try to wrap it up by Tuesday or Wednesday so that we can give it to them and they'll have a time to decide, hey, maybe we'll do some last minute shopping or grocery shopping. I don't know about you, but when you get gifts that are surprises to you and they're just acts of love, doesn't it just fill you up like somebody was thinking about me, somebody did something special for me? Why don't you transfer that feeling, that experience to someone who could benefit from your gift? On the Love and Stuff platform, you will see various gift boxes. They start at $10. And listen, it's really a virtual gift box. So really you're making a donation, and we're going to collect the donations, which there are no taxes taken from that donation. All 100% goes toward the families, and we're going to divide it among the number of families. So if our giving gets to a certain dollar amount, we'll divide that by 5. You follow? And then we will send them a gift card. Sometimes we've even worked out to Cash App them so that they get the money however they best want to receive it. And we give them the money. And we want you to join us in this giving effort to be a blessing to them. I tagged a few people, including one of our staples in our Love and Stuff community. We're so blessed to have her as a part of this community, Tabitha Goodner, who is rocking out what I call life coaching. She is helping people. And if you want to understand the extent, you want to feel what I'm feeling about her helping people, you got to connect with her on Facebook or LinkedIn and go to one of her sharpening sessions. You will be tremendously blessed and enriched from going to one of her sharpening sessions. She's a giver. And so she's joined us in this giving effort, and a number of others that I tagged on Facebook who are on the Facebook community. How about you on LinkedIn? How about you on Twitch TV? You on YouTube events? You on the Marcus Our Homes page? How about joining us in this giving effort with a gift box of $10, a gift box of $20, or $50? Any of those amounts would be great and would help us bless a family. Thank you, Tabitha. She says it's all love, and I couldn't coin it better. It's all love, and it's all about the love. If you have love and passion in your heart, if you love to make a difference in someone's life, this is the giving effort for you. Um, Tabitha says they're numb to their own needs. Some mean no harm, just consumed in their lives and navigating. I understand that, and you are absolutely correct. Some people just aren't awakened to it because they're either navigating, as you say, throughout their own life. We're all contending with this pandemic, all pivoting, all trying to get to our next normal, whatever phrase you want to call about how we can't go back to where we were. We got to go forward to something new. We're all trying to strategize and collaborate and ideate and innovate for the next thing because we hopefully realize that we can't go back to the last place, right? And we're still seeing from the job context that there were 18,000 new jobless claims or unemployment claims. So it's up to 206,000 for the month. And they've been going the other way. But as we see that some people are still pivoting, businesses are still pivoting, and people are deciding, I need a new normal, a new next. And so in that, people need some help pivoting and adjusting during this holiday season. Not only the season, but especially because the season is around giving, we want you to join us in that giving effort. 100% of the proceeds go toward helping families. And last year we blessed 5 families. We hope to at least bless that many this year, if not more. And what I love is that we surprise those families. We ask people in the Love and Stuff community, hey, do you know of a family that's in need? And we even have a family within the Love and Stuff community that we're going to bless. And unbeknownst to them, they don't know anything about it. I'm excited about that. And it would be wonderful if we could bless them really, really good. And we can if you help us by clicking on that link wherever you are. If you're on LinkedIn Live, you're seeing the link at the bottom of your screen. It's not a hyperlink there. I apologize, but I will drop it in the comments so that you can have that hyperlink. And once this completes, I will save it with that hyperlink. But if you're on the Love and Stuff page, and don't be shy to go there if you're not there, but on the Love and Stuff page right now, the $10 box is featuring, and the link should be available and active for you to click on now. And you're a few clicks away from blessing a family this season. I don't know about you, but when I do something good, it gets my endorphins going. It gets the serotonin going. It gets all of the good hormones and feelings going in me. And they make me think that I can do amazing things. And that's where you want to be. That's what you want to live in. When you feel amazing, when you feel that you're contributing, when you feel like there's something bigger than you and I that you can be a part of and make a difference, your self concept improves, your confidence improves, and thereby your ability to make the vision that you are trying to bring forward happen. What's your vision? What's your passion? We're at 2021. It's not too late to close out the year building that strategic plan for next year. I don't know about you, but I got app ideas running out of my mind. And I know that these are billion-dollar ideas. I just got to line up with the right developers to bring them to fruition. I'm excited about what I have been given, I believe, from God as an idea. And now I got to make sure that I keep building my self concept around it, right? So that I can make it happen. And the more I can get those hormones going, the more that I can get feeling that I'm winning before thinking about I'm winning, because you know it's happening for you emotionally and spiritually before it manifests into your physical being. And so the more that I can think about it and feel it, the more I can help manifest what I'm trying to do. How about you? I want you to get up your giving feelings. I want you to get up your strength about being a blessing to somebody else and watch that come back to you in this season. If you're just joining us, I think Allison Spruill, a colleague of mine, joined us on LinkedIn. Happy holidays. I hope that you see the link at the bottom and that you will join us in giving to families in need. Last year, we blessed 5 families, and this year, we want to bless at least 5 more. And what will they do with your blessing? Great question. It's up to them. They know their needs better than we do. So we don't just go buy toys or get their sizes and buy clothes. We empower them with the money and say, we want to bless you. We want to help you. People in need can still make their choices and be empowered about what they need most. And we don't want them to feel some kind of way about the giving. So we decided that money answers all things. It's an answer. I don't want to go into any theological dissertation, but money has an answer for everything. And so we want to give them money. Maybe they will pay a bill or on a bill or toward their rent or toward food or toward clothes, toward some toys or games for the family. Whatever they want to do, we want to be a blessing to them. And I tell you, you're going to feel amazing knowing that you have helped somebody who was in need. That's what I believe this holiday season, especially this Christmas season, is about. And I respect that there are those that don't practice my faith, and there are those that don't celebrate Christmas. There are those that don't believe Jesus existed. There are those that don't believe he was born in December. But what I do believe is that God so loved the world. That's so I can't quite define. I can't quite fully understand it. But he loved the world to such a degree that he gave us the gift of Jesus. He gave the world a gift that he said he would give. He made good on his promise. And it wasn't the gift that we asked for, it was the gift that we needed. What I just want to say to you in that is your gift could be the gift that someone needs. And just make good on your promise by clicking on the link. If you're promising, if you're pledging, clicking on the link and following through. Or if you're on Facebook, clicking on the picture or the link and following through with a $10, $20, or $50 donation. It's all giving, all being given to these families. And again, last year was 5 families, but this year we don't know how many it will be. We're hoping for at least 5, but we certainly want you to join us in that effort. I'm with Tabitha. I love surprises. Now, there are people that don't love surprises, but most people love gifts. And so this is a surprise gift to those families because they don't know. We've reached inside of the Love and Stuff community and asked some of our great folks like Tabitha, hey, who can we bless? Who should we bless? And there aren't any requirements. It could be a mother with 5 children. It could be a father with one daughter, a girl dad. It could be an elderly couple. It could be an adult caregiving for a parent. It could be a blended family of any sort. It could be a traditional family, and we will bless them wherever they are in our community and around our community, from Texas to UU to Detroit and everywhere we can find in between, to bless them with a gift from the Love and Stuff community and the larger community on LinkedIn and Twitch TV and YouTube events. We're all one community. And in this time of giving, I want you to be front and center in helping us to give. Tabitha says, I am so alive and gifted with love to help another life through simply loving them. I love it. I love it. I love it. We don't control what's given. We just give and love on them. Yes, yes. I love that too. Because sometimes I think we mean well and we do well when we buy them gifts and buy them toys, and they have a list of things and everybody contributes those things to the list. And sometimes you might have 3 of one thing, right? Because it was on the list. So 3 people bought the same thing. So now they got to go back and return and exchange and then that kind of thing, right? I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to say, okay, we got this one thing. Don't go get this and manage. Okay, we got this list of things. And it's not the color. It's not the expectation of the child. We don't want to do that. We want to empower these parents or empower an elderly couple to say, hey, what do you need? Some elderly couple may tell us, I would love to have groceries for the month, but I don't have anybody to shop. Then we will work with somebody to do the shopping for them, right? So that they get what they need. I need some blankets. We might just send them some comforters and blankets if that ends up being what it is. But we want to empower them for the things that they need, as Tabitha said, and just loving on them. I'm excited about this. And those of you that are joining us on the LinkedIn community, at the bottom of the screen, you're seeing the website address for the HR Passion Guy Shopify store. The HR Passion LLC is the parent home of the Love and Stuff community. And what we are doing, HR Passion LLC says, there's no administrative fee with this. We want all of the proceeds to go toward families, to help families. The business imperative of helping others is you contribute to a world where everybody feels connected. I don't know about you, whether you're introverted, extroverted, or ambiverted like me, we all need connection. We all need to belong and feel like we belong to an organization, a church, a family, a world. And when you give to somebody else, you're really saying, I want to be connected to you in some way. I see you, I hear you, you matter, you have value, and you are connected to me in some way. That's what your giving will do for these families. And that's what your giving will do for the Love and Stuff community. It will remind others. It will remind others of the passion around giving. It's not just receiving, though it's wonderful to receive, but it is more blessed to give than to receive. I think one of the things that you really glean when you give is you see the power of what you have connecting with someone else. Power. I am excited that you have power and you have the choice to use that power. You can use it for good. We've seen people use it for not so good, which means there's a choice, right? You can choose to make someone feel more connected or disconnected. I hope that you will make someone feel connected. If you are a leader in an organization, if you are a leader in a church, if you are a leader in your community, you have the power to make someone feel connected or disconnected. And giving is a powerful way to make someone feel connected to you. As a matter of fact, in an online coaching that I have coming up that will be available to you in just a few short days, one of the things I talk about is if you really want to connect with somebody, you have to give them something. When you give somebody something, it creates a psychological, um, it fulfills a psychological principle that they feel obligated to reciprocate. They feel obligated to do something, even when it's something as small, people think it's small, as thank you. When you thank somebody, they're looking for ways to do something else for you because thank you affirms us. And it does something psychological to us that brings us connected to the person that is given the thanks. And so we want to empower you to do that. And thank those of you that are joining across platforms. Thank you, Tasha. I tagged Tasha Green. She's another one that has stepped up and says, I'm giving so that somebody, some family in need will be blessed. And Tasha has given, and she is recuperating from surgery. I won't go into the story. I'll let her come on and share it. But she's recuperating. And she said, you know what? I'm recuperating enough to give, and I'm giving. I'm giving. She said, I wish it could be more, but I'm giving what I can give. And what more should we ask than someone to give from their heart out of sincerity what they can give? Why don't you join Tasha? Why don't you click that button and give? Give. If you're on, again, on Facebook, you're going to be able to see the featured giving gift box, and there should be a link attached to it. On the other platforms, you can see right under the video, there should be a link there. I apologize, it's not a hyperlink for you, but it will bring you, as Tabitha is saying, joy to help others. What an amazing joy it will bring. And so I'm highlighting the different gift boxes. There's a small gift box that is $10, $20 for medium, $50 for large. No, these are virtual gift boxes, which means we're not mailing you a gift box. We're taking your donation and giving it to the families. We will tally all the donations together and divide them by the number of families. Where do the families come from? I'm glad you asked. We've reached into the Love and Stuff community and asked some of our ambassadors of love to come up with names of families, and there are no requirements. It could be a single person, it could be a parent with one child, a parent with 5 children. It could be a traditional family, a blended family. It could be an elderly couple. It could be a person caregiving for their parent. Whatever the makeup of the family is, we don't care. We just want to help families that are in need. And so once we have solidified those families, we will divide the amount provide them the Visa gift cards that are basically money that they can use. Not basically money, you can use a Visa gift card that's preloaded. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In the store, in the mall, or wherever they seek to pay for a bill or on a bill. It might not be enough to pay the entire bill, but it might be able to pay toward, it will help that family. It would help that family. Yeah, no, Estella, it's not too late to recommend a family. I'm going to ask you to either inbox me at the Love and Stuff community message box or inbox Tabitha Goodner. Sorry, Tab, I put you on the spot with that, but Tabitha is one of the biggest givers in our community, and so she leads with love in the way that she gives. She does showers of blessing, which you may already know. Tabitha. Let me see, Tabitha Goodner, elder. Tabitha Goodner. She's gonna get on me if I say elder. Tabitha Goodner, businesswoman extraordinaire, and she will help you navigate to us so that we can make sure you recommend a family to us. Thank you, Donna. Thank you on LinkedIn. Thank you, Donna Miller, one of my favorite people who I think I've been inviting you to a coffee chat, and I haven't seen you there yet. Haven't gotten to see your face. So I want to see your face. That would be great to see your face next Thursday. I'll send you more information about that for a coffee chat. Okay. And I'm glad you joined us. And if you will click share on your page and just tag some people, if you go to www, let me drop it. Can I drop it in the comments? I hope it will appear everywhere. Sometimes when I drop it in the comments across on one platform, it doesn't. I'm not always as savvy as I think I need to do with this, but I will work at it. I hope I dropped a link that you can see on your platform that says where you can click the link. If you don't see it if you're not on the Facebook platform where there's live shopping, you can do it live. There is the link for you to click on www.hr-passion-guy.myshopify.com. I know it seems long, but it'll get you there. It's going to take you to a page, Donna and others, that has 3 gift boxes. Those gift boxes are $10, $20, and $50. And that donation, 100% of it goes to help these families that we're describing. And we just want to be a blessing to them. We want to complete the giving by, I'm going to say Wednesday morning. I really would like it to be Tuesday. We're going to come back live on these platforms Tuesday evening at 8:30, which is our normal Love and Stuff time. We're going to use a part of that time to do the same thing, just as a last push to get people to be involved so we can bless families. We want to bless families because we want them to know that families matter, that we definitely want families to be strong and resilient, to bounce forward out of this pandemic or whatever trauma or adversity they may be experiencing. People have lost their jobs. I just said we had, I think, 18,000 new jobless claims, which takes us to 206,000. So it's going back up because some people are saying, hey, the stress of it is like the mental health issues are happening. Some organizations are still pivoting and saying, hey, we can't sustain this business at this way. So we got to come out of the business of this, and jobs are impacted. Various different reasons why people are making jobless claims. But let's face it, everything is not back to normal. And I hope it won't be back to the normal as we know it. I hope we will move to the new normal. And I know it sounds cliche as we're getting a new normal. If you and if you're listening to me or seeing me, you're surviving this pandemic. And unfortunately, we've had to leave a lot of loved ones who were not able to survive it. And if we don't learn that we can't go back to what that was, I think we're going to be in worse shape than we were before the pandemic. There has to be a new normal in organizations and employee experiences within those organizations, and products and service philosophy in organizations, in churches, and everywhere. There has to be a new normal. And so I just wanted to share that for those of you that are across platforms. I am on the Love and Stuff platform as well. And so I'm going to again feature the boxes there again for those of you that are on Twitch TV, LinkedIn Live, and YouTube events. The link is in the comments. www.hr-passion-guy.myshopify.com. I appreciate it, and I hope that you will join us in giving to families that are in need. Join Tasha Green, join Tabitha Goodner, join Tamuk Scruggs, join Marsham Parham Darby, join many others that are giving, committed to give, and who are giving $10, $20, $50 to help these families. All of the proceeds will be put together and divided equally among those families. And we will give them a Visa gift card, Visa or MasterCard. I think it's a Visa gift card, or Cash App them, depending on the amount. We may be able to just Cash App them, and they will decide, hey, we need food in this house, or hey, we're going to get a last minute Christmas tree. Maybe someone will do that. We're going to get some gifts for the kids. We couldn't afford to get them anything. We were just going to have dinner, but now we can go buy a couple toys, or get some coats for the kids, or we can put this toward a utility bill or toward that rent that we might be grappling with. However they choose to use them. We just want to be the source of love. That's what the Love and Stuff community does under HR Passion. It is purely about love, as you heard Tabitha Goodner say. It's about love because we want to increase the amount of love in the world. Join us in doing that, whether you're on LinkedIn Live, if you're joining us on Twitch TV, YouTube events, Facebook Live. We're emanating today from LinkedIn Live, but we're on all of these platforms via Restream to bring this message of hope and joy and peace to you, that you will want to share it. Remember, if you give to someone, Estella Dawson has just given. She's just purchased a gift box. Thank you, Estella Dawson. We're so appreciative for your gift. It's going to help us help families. And that's what this is all about. It's helping families. Those of you that are on LinkedIn Live, you can click that link. You should see the link in the comments. Thank you, Donna. Merry Christmas to you as well. May you have peace, joy, and love. That's always my niece. My nieces always ask me, what do you want for Christmas? And I say, I want peace, joy, and love. And I wish that for you and your family, Donna Miller, and to all of the people and families that are here. I hope you will join us in this giving effort, whether you're just joining us on LinkedIn Live, on Facebook Live, on Twitch TV, or YouTube events. We're here and we're trying to invite you to join givers like Estella Dawson, I almost said her maiden name, Tabitha Goodner, Tasha Green, and others who have given to help support this effort. I'm so excited, and I hope that you will join us in the giving. The giving is $10, $20, $50, and 100% of the proceeds are going to go to families. We're going to divide it equally among those families and give it to them. We plan to give it to them on Wednesday, and then they'll have Thursday and Friday shopping days, or they may do what some people like to do. I know I do it sometimes, get the after Christmas sales, right? So they may say, hey, kids, we just got a little special something. We're going to do some after Christmas shopping. Those kids will say, thank you, Santa, for coming late, but we better late than never, but better never late, but better late than never. They'll be excited. Some families will put that money toward a bill, the utility or rent. It won't probably pay the full of either, but it will certainly help. Some families will buy some food. There are food insecurities. And if we don't believe that, we really aren't tuning in to what this pandemic has shown us, the glaring inequities. And there are food insecurities. How about helping a family who might just want to have a good Christmas meal and be able to stock the refrigerator for the days ahead? Let's help families. And let's give, because giving helps you to be connected to people, number one. Number two, it helps them to feel connected to something greater than their situation, number two. And it builds up your self-confidence and self-concept about your ability to do greater things, number three. Join us in doing that. We're at 124, and I'm going to make one more round on all platforms just to let you see on Facebook the gift boxes that are featured, because on Facebook there is live shopping, so you can click the link. Right now the $20 gift box is featured, and I'm going to feature the $50 gift box, and you can join people like Tabitha and Tamuk who've done the $50 gift box. Please, all of the proceeds are going toward helping families in need, and so I hope that you will join us in doing that. If you're on the other platforms that we are live from, we're so excited to be with you on LinkedIn Live. And we've been away from Passion Fridays for a few weeks, trying to get some respite ourselves. And thank you for those of you who've been offering prayers. We're preparing to funeralize our last living uncle tomorrow morning in Saginaw. So I appreciate that. Services begin, of course, this evening, but the final services are tomorrow morning. And so we're just trying to ourselves deal with mental wellness and mental health and respite and self-care. And so we've been away from Passion Friday for a few weeks, but we aren't ever done with Passion Fridays. I think it's a great place, particularly on LinkedIn, to check in and just remind yourself of the passion and the power when you connect your passion to your purpose, of the great giving that you can do. This time I'm asking you to give toward needy families, but you connect that passion to purpose and you'll be giving to your organization in a new way. You'll be giving to your family in a new way. You'll be giving to your community in a new way. You'll be giving to your church in a new way when you connect what you're passionate about with your purpose. And so we try to bring you people who are doing just that, or topics that are helping us to think about that every Friday at noon. So we'll be back in the new year to do that with you. And thank you for your patience, those of you who looked for it every Friday. We just took a little break time to think on things. And while I'm making announcements in the new year, if you are inside of Love and Stuff in the Love and Stuff community, those of you on LinkedIn, come on over there and join us, because we're going on a 12-month journey of self-care. Starting in January, we'll be having weekly inserts about self-care, and each month there will be a different focus. Sleep is a focus of self-care. Did you know that? Your diet and exercise, of course, I'm sure you know that is a focus of self-care. Your gratitude, your gratefulness is a focus of self-care. So each month there is something different in our workbook that we're going to work on, and we'll be bringing thought leaders in those areas to help us along our journey of self-care. So you have to join Inside of Love and Stuff to get that content. And we will have you with us every month, learning, sharing, and growing. It will be most of the time held in Zoom, but you have to be a part of the Love and Stuff, Inside the Love and Stuff community, to get that special content that's curated for you, because we want people to be living their best. And really, you got to find the language of self care. And then you start employing that language to who? You. We work to love our families, our spouses, our significant other. We work to love our children and those in our spheres of influence. But the neglected love is self love. You must be selfless, but you also must be selfish about loving yourself. When's the last time you did something for you to make an awareness of your mental wellness, your physical wellness, your spiritual wellness, your emotional wellness? We'll be on that journey next year, and we invite you to join us. Okay, back to the reason that we're here, because I have 2 minutes left. In these 2 minutes, I want to just impress upon your heart that if you're on LinkedIn, if you're on Twitch TV, if you're on YouTube events, if you're on Facebook Live, that we appreciate your presence, and we have appreciated it all year. I learned from a great man called named Dr. Carlisle Fielding Stewart III. I'm gonna get that out. He once said, and often says, your presence is a gift. Thank you for the gift of your presence. So whether you've watched one episode or all year long, you've watched any of the content that has come from the HR Passion Guy, HR Passion LLC, or the Love and Stuff community, your presence has been a gift. I now invite you to join me in giving to others. You have given us your presence. Now let's give some presents, PRESENTS, to others. Join me in supporting a family by clicking on that link now, www.hr-passion-guy.myshopify.com, and select either a $10 gift box, a $20 gift box, or a $50 gift box, 100% of which will go toward those families, at least 5 families, and we will give them the money on a gift card for them to use it in the ways that best suits them. Think about it. You're probably coming to the close of your Christmas shopping. Can you just set aside $10 or $20 or $50 to help a family in need in the spirit of the season? I hope that you can. And if you can, I hope that you will. I'm Marcus Holmes, the HR Passion Guy, It's been my privilege and pleasure to come to you weekly on Passion Fridays and on Love and Stuff. We're going to continue to do that as we go into the new year, hoping for bigger and better and greater things. And I hope that you will join in with us in this community of love, in this community of passion, because the world needs it. The world needs what you have. You've got something great to offer. And some organization or some customer or client, some family, some church, some community needs the passion that you have. I invite you to get about your passion and purpose, and where they intersect is your sweet spot of excellence. Get about it, get to it, and do it. The world is waiting on it. I am doing the same thing myself, you see. I am an eternal cheerleader, but I'm starting to cheer for myself. And in doing so, I want to sit in the center of my passion and purpose so that I can bring to the world all that I think God has gifted for me to do. What about you? I hope you will do that. And I hope in that consideration, there's room for you to give to others, because when you do, you bring connection to them, to the larger community, and you empower them to then find their purpose and passion. Have a grateful weekend. Join us Tuesday. We'll be back with the final push for this. Feel free to feel free, if you haven't already, to purchase our Gratefulness Journey Everyday book. It's available on Amazon for $11.99. You know Amazon will deliver to you the next day. So you can definitely get this book. It's great. You might give it to someone else as a gift. You can check out the ratings on and reviews. People are enjoying the book, and I am so proud and pleased to be the author. It's my first book that's made it. I'm working on other books in the series of gratefulness, so I hope you will join us. And I'm excited that you came and joined us today. Thank you, Estella, for that. I'm overwhelmed at the thought that I could have this opportunity. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And I'm just going to, on Facebook, click the features one last time so that you can see what is featured on live shopping. And on the other platforms, feel free to go to www.hr-passion-guy.myshopify.com. And I'll update these as they post. So the link will be a hyperlink, and you'll be able to, if you don't see it in the comments, you'll be able to click on the link. It'll take you right there, and you will bless families. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a grateful weekend.